A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Today is the glorious appearance day of Srimati Sita Devi and also Janma Mata. So, first of all, I would like to thank the organizers, the senior devotees, and all the members of the society and all the devotees present here for giving me the chance to speak. I'm actually not qualified. I really have no qualifications of any sort. But it is only for my purification that today I will attempt to speak. Please forgive me if there is any mistake, or please correct me if I make any mistake. Hare Krishna. We'll chant Jai Radha Madhav and in a responsive way. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Today is a special day, appearance day of Mother Sita, so we'll also invoke the special mercy of Lord, who is Lord of Mother Sita? Lord Ramachandra. Yeah. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he sang one bhajan. We'll sing a short version of that. You can see it on the screen.
Not yet. Yeah, not yet.
Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava Rakshamam. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava Rakshamam. Krishna Kesha, Krishna Kesha, Krishna have invoked the mercy of Lord Ram. And next we will take a verse from Grantraj Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 So this verse is from Bhagavad Gita chapter 9 verse 13. Mahatmanastu mam partha.
Mahatmanastu mam partha.
Daivim prakritim ashrita.
Daivim prakritim ashrita.
Bhajantyannanya manaso.
Bhajantyannanya manaso.
Jnatva bhutadim avyayam.
Jnatva bhutadim avyayam.
Due to consideration of time, we'll just keep it one time chanting. Translation. O son of Pritha. O son of Pritha, those who are not deluded, the great souls, are under the protection of the divine nature. They are fully engaged in devotional service because they know me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, original and inexhaustible. Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead who is original and inexhaustible. This verse talks about Lord Krishna and the energy of Lord Krishna. In this verse, Krishna says that take the shelter of which energy? Daivin Prakriti, divine nature. Now, I am sure amongst us, lot of people have heard Srila Prabhupada's lecture. Just by show of hands, how many of us has heard Srila Prabhupada's lecture? Yeah? Yeah? Somewhere, you get the tape. Srila Prabhupada, in his lecture, emphasized the importance of tattva a lot. He would spend a lot of time, majority of time, to explain the tattva. Tattva means, what is tattva?
Truth or truth.
Essence. Truth.
Yeah. By definition, tattva is the science of knowing the object. Yes, you're right. You're also right. Yeah. I mean, it's not a wrong answer, but it's just that studying the science of the object, or in this case, the philosophy of the divine. So, katha is of two types: Leela katha and Tattva katha. Leela katha narrates the pastimes of Lord and his devotees. Oh, slide. I'm sorry. Leela katha narrates the pastimes of Lord, and Tattva katha, it explains who the divine Supreme Lord is. So today, before going into the pastime katha, we'll talk a little bit of Tattva. So who is Srimati Radharani? Who is Srimati Sita Devi? We will understand it through the Tattva first, and then we'll understand Leela. So, there are tattvas discussed in scriptures. Amongst them, the primary are Vishnu Tattva, Jiva Tattva, and Shakti Tattva. Vishnu Tattva is the Supreme Lord, the Tattva that describes the Supreme Lord. Then there is Jiva Tattva. Jiva means living entity, the science of living entity. And then Shakti Tattva. The name itself suggests what it means. What is the direct translation of Shakti into English?
Power, energy.
Correct. Energy, potency, Shakti. So that is Shakti Tattva. Lord has two kind of Shaktis, right? The crowd is a very esteemed crowd and very learned. I almost feel like I'm a child here. What am I doing? And everybody knows. So please say, what are these two special tattvas of Lord? They are Devi Prakriti and Mohini Prakriti. Devi Prakriti is divine. And Mohini Prakriti is the material energy, the deluding energy. We call it Maya. Right? So Krishna is Shaktiman and Devi Prakriti is his Shakti. So Shaktiman is not separate from Shakti. Just like, for example, we say sun, right? With sun comes, what do we see with sun? Naturally, like we see light and we feel heat, warm, heat and light. So those are two intrinsic quality of sun. And we cannot separate them. How will it look? Sun without light and sun without heat. Won't be sun. So Shakti means energy. Sun has two important energies, heat and light. The sun is Shaktiman and heat is his Shakti. Shakti is inseparable from Shaktiman. Lord Krishna is the original Shaktiman. And Srimati Radharani is his Shakti. Shaktiman and Shakti. Srimati Radharani is not separate from Krishna. Then they expand into Lakshmi and Narayan. So Narayan is the Shaktiman and Lakshmi Devi is the Shakti. The same Lakshmi Devi expands into Sita Mata and Narayan, Lord Ram. Lord Ram is Shaktiman, Mother Sita is Shakti. We talked about potency. Mataji said potency. Krishna's internal potency or his pleasure potency. It is called, Mataji knows, Ladini Shakti. Correct. Ladini Shakti. Ladini means giving pleasure. Ahlad means pleasure. Lot of pleasure. So, internal potency is not separate from Krishna. And there are three characteristics to the internal potency. Internal potency is intimate. It is very confidential to the Lord. Second characteristic, it is inseparable. We cannot separate Srimati Radharani from Lord. Third is interdependent. They both depend on each other. They are similar, yet they are different. One cannot exist without the other. Ladini Shakti. Internal pleasure potency. Srimati Radharani is Ladini Shakti of Lord Krishna. Who is Aladini Shakti for Lord Ram? She is the pleasure potency. For Lord Narayan? Lakshmi. Today is the appearance day. Srimati Sita Devi is a very special, she is very special to us, especially in Tobacco, because we have about 15 divine personalities at our altar, and Mother Sita, the pleasure potency, the internal potency of Lord Ram, very merciful. She is called Karunamani. She is so merciful, Mother Sita. It is said that anybody could be anybody, but mother cannot change. Mother is always merciful to the children. So we are very fortunate that we have Haladini Shakti present right before us on our altar, and we have at least amongst all the divine personalities, we have Mother Sita, and we are very happy about it. She's a very special, so she appeared in a very special way. Now we are going a little bit into Katha, now that we know that she is an internal pleasure potency, and we know who she is. She appeared in a very special way. Many thousands of years ago, there was a king named Janak in the kingdom of Mithila. Mithila is by the border of Bihar and Nepal. And at that time, there was a drought going on, and Janak Maharaj did not have a child. So the priest suggested that they should do a yajna. And as a part of yajna, the king had to plow the land. Right? So Janak Maharaj was given the plow, and he was plowing the land, and suddenly, boom, they get stopped. And they dig it, and they find a gold box, in which they had beautiful baby. And the baby was Mother Sita. Now, how does the name Sita was given to her? Can anybody say? Why we call her Sita? Why that name Sita? We know she's called Janki, we know she's called Maithili. Why was she called Sita?
A track of land which is plowed. Tip of the plow is in the land, that is called Sita.
Correct. Thank you. Yes, the tip of the plow is called Sita. And she was born by that process of touching the tip of the plow to the box. That's why her name is Sita. She was very divine. As a child, she always gave pleasure to her father. She was a perfect daughter. She was always engaged in devotional service. And many a times, Janak Maharaj would be passing, and he would see that she would enact different pastimes of different avatars, incarnations of Lord. Janak Maharaj had one bow from his ancestors that he had kept on a cart. It was a huge bow. Nobody could ever touch it, lift it, or anything. It would take like thousands of strong men, balis, not anybody balis, big balis, mahabalis, to push it. And even if they pushed it, thousands of them, they could only move it couple of inches or so, and then they would be tired. And they would have been resting for hours. Janak Maharaj saw Mother Sita. She was playing with the bow like a toy. She would lift it up and she would pluck the fruits from the garden. That bow, which was impossible for any strong man to lift, was easily lifted by Mother Sita, and she was playing with it in the garden. So Janak Maharaj knew from the very beginning that she is not an ordinary soul. She is Lakshmi Devi herself. Janak Maharaj is described as one of the 12 Mahajans in Srimad Bhagavatam. And every time we say 12 Mahajans, I always have to look at Swami Prabhu, because they are really unique and they are really merciful to us, just like how Mahajans are. And every opportunity we get to glorify him, we'll always glorify him. So Janak Maharaj was really happy. Mother Sita was really a perfect daughter. In the due course of time, Mother Sita grew up, and Janak Maharaj arranged for the Swayamvar to find a suitable boy for Mother Sita. And he always knew that because she is Lakshmi Devi, only Vishnu can marry her. With Vishwamitra, Lord Ram and Lakshman ji were passing and they came to Mithila. Lord Ram picked up the bow and strung it, and then it broke. And when the bow, which was given by Lord Shiva, which was really very heavy, everything, when Lord Ramchandra put the string on it and it broke, it shattered. It made so much loud noise that it shattered the earth, and the earth moved. And with tumultuous sound, there was so much auspiciousness in the air. Heavenly demigods came and showered the flowers. They all played the dundubi, the drums of the heavenly planet. And that's how Mother Sita got married in Sita's Swayam, which is a beautiful, beautiful pastime. Then she went into Ayodhya. In Ayodhya, she was very well received. Everybody was really very happy just to receive Mother Sita. She was Lakshmi Devi herself. So she brought very auspiciousness. She was so happy. Everybody was so happy to receive her. Until one day, just before one day of coronation of the crown prince of Ayodhya, the fateful news had to come. Lord Ram was banished to forest for 14 years. The decision had been made. It was very painful for Dashrath Maharaj to announce it, but Lord Ramchandra took it as a instruction on his own. Mother Sita, as soon as she heard this, she immediately gave up all the palatial pleasures. Being a royal princess, being brought up in such opulence, it didn't even take her 1 second to give up everything. She was so committed, so faithful to her husband that in no matter, no condition, she always wanted to serve her Lord. They say, right? Till death do us apart, in happiness or sickness. What do they say? They take these vows these days, right? Mother Sita, firm determination, no matter what. You think we think she don't know what would have happened in the forest? How many risks she would have to take, how many dangers she has to face, how difficult the path would be. How they didn't even know if they would get food in the morning or evening. Such was the state. But still, her steadfastness, her courage, her tolerance, her faithfulness, and her devotion towards her husband, she gave up everything at the fraction of a moment and decided to go with Lord Ram to Vanvas. The princess walked on the path full of thorns, pebbles, uneven road, in any conditions. Imagine, even if nowadays we are traveling out of country, how many precautions we are taking, how many things we are packing. This is for my fever medicine, this is for my just in case, this is what if I get scraped. If they don't let us take shampoo, we are really worried. This is my favorite shampoo, how am I going to look nice? We don't travel without our entourage, meaning these days the things that we are accustomed to. She is accustomed to thousands of maid servants. She is used to having food right on her plate served very nicely. But in jungle, she's prepared to eat leaves or fruits or just stay empty stomach. Ideal wife. she would not even blink for a second to make this kind of decision. And in forest along with her husband, it was not so easy. We all know what happened. The demon came and he took Mother Sita, unscrupulous demon came. And he took Mother Sita to, where did he take Mother Sita? Lanka, in the city of demons, right? These demons they were not ordinary demons, they were trained demons. Nowadays we see in the movies and we will be like, oh yeah, that is demon, that's ugly, that's really bad thing that they are doing. But these demons, these are original ones. From them, these ideas come. These are trained demons. They know how to perfectly torture somebody, how to demoralize somebody, how to give physical pain and how to give mental pain. So these demons started torturing her. Why? Because they wanted to please their Lord. Mother Sita tolerated that torture. Why? She is determined and she wants to please her Lord. It's very important who we think our Lord is, because we are going to try to please them. In these adversities, she tolerated under the tree. These adversities she tolerated under the tree, not like any hut or anything. Gone are those days even of hut. She doesn't even have hut. At least in Chitrakoot or somewhere she had some kutir, some straw hut or something. No more. Just under the tree in Ashok Vatika. The demoness is torturing, calling her names, giving her all kinds of hardship, no food, many days no food, nothing, just crying and crying, Mother Sita. All she had with her was her courage and inner strength. Every moment she was thinking about Lord Ram, like my Lord will come, my Lord will come. That inner strength made her sustain through that all difficult times, which is unbearable. We cannot even conceive or perceive how difficult time she had passed. Only the name of Lord. Completely surrender unto the Lord. Lord's name and Lord are not different. Abhinnatvam namanamino. Every moment she took the shelter of Lord by chanting his names. And Lord Ram says in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 22, verse 34, Sakshad eva prapanno yas. No, Sakri eva prapanno. Sakri means only once. Tavasmiti cha yachate. Abhayam sarvada tasmai dadami etam vratam mama. Sakri, even for 1 minute, eva. Prapanno. Prapanno means surrender. If anybody surrenders, Lord Ram says, this is my vow. If that only once one utters seriously and surrenders unto me, saying, my dearest Lord, from this day I shall immediately, and this day I am yours, and pray to me for the courage. I shall immediately award courage to that person, and he will always remain safe from that time on. This is the promise of Lord. What is the promise? One more time. It is my vow, Lord Ram says, it is my vow that if one only once seriously surrenders unto me, saying that, my dear Lord, from this day, I am yours, and prays to me for courage, I shall immediately award him courage to that person, and he will always remain safe from that time on. And you know, Lord Ram's word don't fail. Pran jai par vachan na jai. Lord Ram's word don't fail. All we need to do is bow down, say this word by heart, and he will take care of it. Mother Sita got chance. It's not like she did not get chance to come out of Lanka. One day she heard from the tree, there's somebody singing. singing the glories of Lord Ram. And she was like, huh? Who is singing Lord Ram's glory? And she was thinking, am I dreaming or what? But she heard carefully again and again, and there was somebody singing in a very sweet voice. Do you know who that would be? Hanuman. He is the most favorite servant of Sri Sita Ram. And Sita Mata saw him. He was there. And Hanumanji introduced himself that I am servant of Lord Ram and I have brought this ring and this is my identification. Come, Mother Sita, come with me. I take you out of this Lanka right now. End this misery. Don't be amongst these demoniac people. Why are you staying? Let's just go. I will carry you on the shoulder and I'll take you right now. Wonderful opportunity to get out of this hellish situation. Any chance anybody would get in this kind of situation would have taken it. It was unbearable, unthinkable and unbearable for her. What did Mother Sita do? Mother Sita said, no. My Lord will come. My Lord will come and rescue me. She waited. With lot of patience and with lot of strong faith in her heart. We need to instill that faith that no, Lord Ram will come, Lord Ram will come, and not give up. This is what Mother Sita wants to teach us. In all kind of adversities, all kind of miseries, and it's not like miseries don't come, miseries are bound to come. Padam, padam, padam. This world is full of misery. Bhagavad Gita says, Dukhale Moshashvata. One way or the other, whether you ask or not, whether you, no way, everybody goes through it. But if we just take shelter of Lord and surrender unto Him, He takes care from there onwards. Mother Sita had complete faith and full patience. She was patiently waiting day after day after day after day. Ravan would come with his entourage and he would try to scare her. Do you think Mother Sita could not have burned Ravan with the help of just one blade of grass? She was very powerful. She could have just burnt Ravan and that would be the end of story. But no. She wanted to give all those glories to Lord Ram. She is perfect servant. She is perfect wife. Remember, perfection, perfection, perfection. Patience, courage. After Lord Ram came and rescued Mother Sita, they went back, and in Ayodhya, the Ram Rajya was established. Everybody was flourishing, everybody was happy. All the citizens, all the councilmen, everybody was happy. One fateful day, Mother Sita was banished to the forest again. She was not alone. She was carrying her twins in her womb. With great difficulties, she survived. She brought up those kids in a perfect way, perfect manner. All the perfect teaching, all the perfect samskaras, everything she gave, pretty much single-handedly. Of course, she had the shelter of the Rishi, but pretty much single-handed. How difficult it is unthinkable. Think about if we think about, even if today we cannot even think about how difficult it is. And she could not even tell the kids that who their father was. She never complained. No, such was the character of Mother Sita. That is what she is teaching us. Courageous mother. Love and Kush were born in Bithur. Bithur is a place near Kanpur. It's very near to our ISKCON temple in Kanpur. Very nice place. If you get a chance, please visit. So today on this auspicious day, we discussed Mother Sita, how perfect daughter she is, how perfect wife she is and how perfect mother she is. Everything about her is perfect. Even her birth date is 9, Navami. You take 9 table, and you see 9 times 1 is 9. Complete figure. 9 times 2 is 18. In 18, you add 1 plus 8. What do you get? 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27. 7 plus 2, 9. Similarly, all the answers you add, it comes to 9. Perfection, perfection, perfection. I have a personal story to share. Because our Sita Maharani on our altar here, she's a very special deity for us. She's not just a deity, she's a personality for us. She's very kind. And I saw in my few years here, there is one devotee in our temple, which I don't have the permission to take her name of. But her devotion to Mother Sita has just increased, and Mother Sita has given her more bhakti, more strength, more conviction, and she is just growing in her devotional life. Today, at this occasion, I feel like we should all pray just one time from the bottom of our heart that Mother Sita, on these auspicious days, can you please give us the gift of love and devotion, more bhakti and more devotion towards our Krishna consciousness or towards her. Just let's take a 30 seconds of our time and make a prayer in our heart. Heartfelt prayers get answered very quickly, and those prayers that demand or ask the Lord for their mercy, Lord fulfills them very quickly. Oh Mother Sita, we bow down to you again and again. Please give us the blessing of your devotion and faith, unflinching faith in your devotional service. We bow down to you again and again and ask for that benediction again and again. Hare Krishna. बोलो सीता मैया की श्री श्री गौर निताई की सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान जी की जय, श्रीनाथ जी भगवान की श्री नरसिंह भगवान की जय. So I would like to end this discourse by again requesting that please chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna Mahamantra is very important, very powerful. It includes everything. When you chant, it includes everything. So let's chant together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I would also like to mention that today is also the appearance day of Janva Mata. Janva Mata is the daughter of Surya Das, and they used to live in Shaligram town in India, towards West Bengal. And she was a very good preacher. She's very good. She's wife of Lord Nityananda. It is also known that she is also considered the expansion of Revati. So today is a very auspicious day, double benefits, and thank you all for coming, because to be part of the celebration on this auspicious day, on a weekday, it takes a lot. Thank you again. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.